I'm sure all of you have had the experience of dealing with pain, and you may not like it as much as other people do. And that sounds pretty disturbing, but some things can help you during surgical events and make you feel a lot less in distress and loosen your anxieties about going under and having to deal with painful operations. Well, it can remove all of your fears, and it makes it relatively painless and easy to go through all of this. And what I'm talking to you about is anesthetics. And to begin, you should probably learn the long history of this comforting thing, and it began with Joseph Priestley, who discovered nitrous oxide, which had went through a lot of periods after that of being abused for drugs. And in 1831 is when chloroform was first discovered, which that also went through abuse. And then in 1844, a man named Horace Wells discovered that you can breathe in gases to achieve going under and relative pain loss, which is where ether comes from. And ether is a clear liquid that is pleasant smelling that is used as an anesthetic. In 1874, heroin was first made as a less addictive form of morphine, but that turned out to be extremely addictive. And so they took it off the market after it was synthesized. And in 1951, they made halothane, which is a general anesthetic in general puts you under completely. It's not just a small patch. And they also used cocaine as a local anesthetic for a while, but it became extremely addictive and affected the cardiovascular system, and so that was soon taken off the market as well. Now I'd like to talk to you about the types of anesthetic, because some of them can be, you can feel happy that you're not going to see anything, or you can feel happy that you're not going under at all. And the first one I'd like to talk about is general, because that's when you go completely under and it is all over your body. And then local is just a small patch, which is usually used with a topical treatment, which numbs a small portion, and then it is used with a needle to inject in for further pain loss. The other forms are they're orally inhaled or injected into the body, or they are all three. So you could take like a pill, you could get injected with an IV, and you could still have like laughing gas on. There's also an epidural, which is on the next couple slides, and it is a catheter in the spine that completes paralysis from the waist down. And there is also a spinal block, which is almost the same, but they add it into your fluids in your spine, which is more paralysis. And so a lot of people may not feel comfortable with going under and feeling unsafe, but it's always nice to know that you'll be taken care of when you're in your most vulnerable state.